Accidents that changed the world forever. In 1956, a small company that made a wallpaper cleaning paste was about to go bankrupt, until someone noticed kids loved to play with the paste. They reworked and rebranded it as Play-Doh. It became one of the most popular toys ever and still sells millions of tubs every year. In 1945, Raytheon engineer Percy Spencer stood next to an active radar magnetron and felt a chocolate bar in his pocket melt. Curious, he experimented with popcorn and an egg and realized microwaves could heat food. Raytheon built the first commercial radar range, and microwaves eventually transformed cooking worldwide. In 1928, Alexander Fleming returned from vacation to find a petri dish of Staphylococcus bacteria he'd accidentally left out was contaminated by a mold that killed the bacteria around it. That mold, Penicillium, pointed Fleming to penicillin. Later, in the late 1930s and early 1940s, Howard Florey, Ernst Chain and their teams developed purification and mass production methods that turned penicillin into the life-saving antibiotic it is today. On November 8, 1895, German physicist Wilhelm Röntgen discovered a mysterious new ray while experimenting with cathode tubes. The rays passed through flesh but not bone, producing images of the internal skeleton, the first X-rays. The discovery revolutionized medicine almost overnight. In 1943, naval engineer Richard T. James accidentally knocked a tension spring off a shelf and watched it walk across the floor. He realized it could be a toy. With his wife Betty, he named it the Slinky and launched it in 1945. Hundreds sold on the first day. In 1853, at Moon's Lake House in Saratoga Springs, New York, Chef George Crumb sliced potatoes wafer thin and fried them until crisp to appease a picky customer. The customer loved them, and the Saratoga chip, later the potato chip, was born. In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral examined burrs that clung to his dog under a microscope and saw tiny hooks that latched onto loops. He replicated the mechanism with fabric and patented Velcro in 1955. The hook and loop fastener is now used from shoes to aerospace. Small accidents, curious minds, and stubborn tinkering. That's how many everyday things were born.